Nobody tells you the truth about becoming a millionaire. They talk about hustle, mindset, waking up at 5 a.m. But here's what they don't tell you. The real reason most people stay broke their entire lives isn't laziness. It isn't lack of talent. It isn't even bad luck. It's that they never got the actual blueprint. I went from earning $55,000 a year in a job I genuinely dreaded waking up for, to building a net worth of over $100 million. And I made every mistake possible along the way. But if I could go back and compress that entire journey into one honest conversation with my younger self, this is exactly what I would say. These are 10 rules that will take you from a 9-to-5 existence to thinking, acting, and earning like a millionaire, faster than you ever thought possible. Stay until the end, because the last one is the one nobody talks about, and it might be the most important of all. Rule 1. Find your millionaire skill. Before you do anything else, most people skip this step. They jump straight into making money without ever asking the most important question. What do millionaires actually know that I don't? Here's the exercise that changed my life. Go to Google. Search occupations of millionaires. You'll find engineers, lawyers, real estate investors, entrepreneurs, consultants. People quietly crossing the $1 million mark every single year. Now build a simple grid. List every occupation. Rate your interest in each one from 1 to 5. Then honestly assess your existing knowledge and skills. Where your interest meets your existing ability, that's your path. For me, math wasn't my strength. Going back to school felt like buying time, not making money. So I chose entrepreneurship. It was the fastest route based on my reality, not someone else's success story. That distinction matters enormously. Pick one path, commit to it, then obsessively study what it takes to become world-class at it. The wealth follows the expertise, always. Ruled. 2. Stop protecting friendships that are keeping you small. This one is uncomfortable, but it's non-negotiable. When I first decided I was going to build something real, I was electric with excitement. I told the people closest to me. I expected questions, support, maybe even curiosity. What I got instead was silence, condescension, mockery disguised as concern. And the worst part? They didn't even acknowledge it. They just kept talking about the same things, the same stories, the same complaints, as if I'd said nothing at all. Here's the hard truth. Your energy is finite. And the people around you, the ones who roll their eyes at your ambitions, who subtly make you feel foolish for dreaming bigger, they are a slow leak in your fuel tank. You won't notice it at first, but over time, their doubt becomes your doubt. Their ceiling becomes your ceiling. This isn't about becoming ruthless or cold. It's about being honest with yourself about who is actually for you and who is simply comfortable keeping you where you are. Rule 3. Replace broke friends with rich teachers. Once you've created space in your life, you need to fill it with the right voices. Choose your idol. Study them like a discipline. For me, it was Elena Cardone. I asked myself a brutal question. Would Elena want to have a real conversation with the version of me that exists right now? The honest answer was no. And that honesty was the most motivating thing I've ever felt. Because once I accepted that, I had a direction. What does this person value? What do they talk about? What problems do they solve? What do they expect from the people in their world? And then I got to work, becoming someone worthy of that conversation. Identify the 10 most successful people in your chosen field. Study their interviews, their books, their philosophy, their failures. Let their standard become your North Star. You don't need to know them personally. Not yet. You just need to learn how they think. Rule 4. Treat time like the billionaire asset it actually is. Money lost can be recovered. Time lost is gone forever. Mornings, evenings, weekends, commutes, showers, every pocket of time that isn't already spoken for. That's your university. Podcasts, YouTube, books, deep dive interviews, masterclasses. If you believe, truly believe, that someone out there knows something you don't, and that learning what they know could change your financial trajectory forever, then every idle hour is an opportunity you're leaving on the table. The mistake most people make isn't being lazy. It's studying the wrong people. They consume content endlessly without ever setting a destination. They learn about success from people who've never built it. They scroll through feeds curated for entertainment not elevation. If you want to be a millionaire, only follow millionaires. Only consume content that compounds your knowledge in your chosen field. Become a genuine student of your game. Fluent in the terminology, aware of the players, and deeply familiar with how the rules work. Rule 5. Get comfortable investing before you feel ready. This is the step that stops most people cold. And I understand why, because it terrified me too. The first time I invested in myself, it was a $4,000 marketing course. I didn't have $4,000. I was at a women's event, completely lit up by the speakers, thinking, I belong on that stage someday. And then they made the offer, and every fear I had came flooding in at once. What if it doesn't work? What if I'm wasting my money? What if I'm not smart enough to make this worth it? I invested anyway, not because I was certain, but because I understood something. The version of me that refused to invest would still be broke in a year, and I had made a decision. I am unwilling to be the same person I am today. 1 year from now, Grant Cardone says it best. If you don't invest time and money, you will never have time and money. The $10 000 mastermind isn't what makes you broke. What makes you broke is not having the knowledge inside that room. Money is a tool. Start treating it like one. Rule 6. Get in the room. Even before you feel worthy. Every conference, every mastermind, every industry event. It is a room full of the very relationships that can compress your timeline from decade to year. But here's the secret nobody tells you about getting in the room. You have to prepare before you walk through the door. I used to look at upcoming events and ask myself, who is going to be there? And what do I need to create or accomplish in the next 90 days to be someone worth talking to? That question alone drove me to finish projects I'd been procrastinating on, build offers I'd been afraid to launch, and show up as a newer, sharper version of myself every single time. The room forces growth. The commitment to the room forces growth. Faster, book the ticket before you're ready. Then become someone who deserves to be there. Rule 7. Research people like your future depends on it. Because it does. Inside every room, there is a handful of people who can genuinely change the direction of your life. Not dozens, not hundreds. A handful. Your job is to know who they are before you arrive. Find out who will be attending. Join the community groups, the WhatsApp threads, the Facebook groups. Study the speakers, the sponsors, the top-tier attendees. Know their stories, know their challenges, know what they care about. When you walk into that room already knowing the person you want to meet, their work, their journey, their perspective. You don't show up as a fan. You show up as a peer in the making. And that energy changes everything. Millionaires always walk in prepared. Now so do you. Rule 8. Learn to sell, or learn to stay broke. Every single wealthy person you admire knows how to sell. Without exception, not the manipulative, pushy version of sales that makes people feel gross. Real selling, which is nothing more than listening carefully to someone's problem and offering them a genuine solution. That's it. That's the whole game. You will sell yourself to future partners. You will sell your vision to future team members. You will sell your product, your service, your idea, every single day. No matter what field you chose in Rule 1, engineering, law, real estate, entrepreneurship. Selling is the universal currency of success. Grant Cardone's Sell or Be Sold is the book I recommend without hesitation, because the most important sale you will ever make is getting yourself fully convinced that what you're offering is worth it. Once you believe that in your bones, selling stops feeling like manipulation and starts feeling like genuine service. Rule 9. Make becoming a millionaire a math problem, not a dream. Here is the liberating truth about becoming a millionaire. It's just math. $2,740 a day. That's all $1 million is. $1,000 a year broken into daily targets. Once you know what you're selling, whether it's a service, a product, a program, a property, you reverse engineer it. How many units at what price point equals $2,740 today? What does that look like in weekly targets, monthly targets? What needs to be true for those numbers to be possible? When you strip the mysticism out of wealth building and turn it into a daily number, it becomes a problem you can solve. And you are someone who solves problems. Obstacles become data. Setbacks become recalibrations. The goal stays clear no matter what's happening around you. Set your millionaire metrics. Review them every single morning. Let them turn ambition into action. Rule 10. Remind yourself every day that you're not there. Yet this is the rule nobody talks about, and the one that kept me going when nothing else did. Every morning, I look at my vision board. Then, I look at my bank account. Then I look at my vision board again. Not as punishment, not as shame. As fuel, there is a gap between where you are right now and what you are capable of. And that gap is not a failure. It is information. It is the distance between your current reality and your potential. And every day you show up is a day you close it a little more. The millionaires who quit are the ones who stopped looking at that gap. They got comfortable, or they got defeated, and they stopped reminding themselves what they were fighting for. Your circumstances today are not your destiny. They are simply your starting point, and starting points don't determine endings. Decisions do. You have made a decision. Now go build something the world hasn't seen yet. If this video helped you, watch this next. It's my full process for building a life you actually want to wake up for.